Good morning, everybody on YouTube, my fans. Today we are embarking on a very long excursion to try and better our lives. Check this out. So back here is basically our very low-end patio area. So Ed doesn't like spending tons and tons of money, right? So these wood chips went in at one point in time, and the idea was to keep the sand from when we built the house from like blowing all around the yard and tracking into the house and stuff. But like they're getting full of sand now, they're like breaking down and stuff. So we're gonna start digging these out of here, and I'm gonna pour a great big slab. Pretty sure I'm going cement. I don't entirely know yet. I've got the gravel coming next week. There's gonna be a fairly long video. There's gonna be a lot of segments to it. But today we're gonna be digging out all the wood chips, and we're gonna try and get to see what the ground is like down below. It's all sand, I know it's sand, but anyway, that's what we're doing. Come along for the ride, it's gonna be a long one. Hey guys, backup cameras was the best thing that they ever invented for a vehicle, aside from heated seats. Alrighty, moving up in the world. Well, actually, we're moving down. Okay guys, well, this has turned out to be quite the job. I didn't mind digging shovel by hand at the house, but this has gotten super deep over here. I tested on the other side of the trailer there, and it's like this deep. So like one scoop, you get one spot. So we're gonna change our plans. We're gonna go get the excavator and we're gonna make a mess. Okay, that's starting to look pretty good. So right here, you can see that sand on the bottom. There's some mud here and stuff and wood chips, but that's all sand right down there. This is all good. We're just trying to get that top crap all scraped off of there. I don't want this to settle and crack my pad. Okay guys, that looks pretty darn good. I mean, it looks like a mess, but it's pretty good. Oh. So we'll fix this here down here with the rake a little bit. John, get out of there. That's soup, man. I don't want to disturb the pond too much, but that's all gonna grow back in with grass there real nice. Probably by the end of the summer. Main objective was to get this out of here with the wood chips in it. Now we're down to like good, clean sand under there. Morning guys, so we're back at the building project. It was May 23rd when we were doing the wood chips and excavating, and now, everybody want to guess how late in the year it is? So we went ahead, we got a permit, It is now ready to be picked up. My wife's going out today to pick it up. And we're August 14th now. Never mind that. So today we're going to be taking all of the siding off of this side of the house. So this window is going to be turned into an 8-foot patio door. 8-foot patio is going to be from this wall all the way up, big roof, down, and then somewhere right here, there's another post. So it's going to be like 14 feet by 20 feet wide, cathedral scissor truss ceiling inside. So that stuff's going to be on its way pretty soon. So let's get started on the siding. Today, that's our job. If we can get far enough, I want to get the excavator and dig the footings down, but I need the siding out of the way to know what the height of the footings are for, like the concrete cement pad is hidden behind my flashing here on the house, so I got to dig that out. There's only some bees up in there. There's a whole bunch more. Goodness. Okay, so 20 feet is just right here beside the window. So I got most of that stuff out of the way. All right, we got the strapping out of the way. I think we're gonna work on this aluminum and get that off of there. That won't be too hard. If I'm being honest, that looks terrible. There's one chunk. Looks bad, but it's not wet. Not even damp. This is probably before I got the siding on the house that went like that. Yikes. Okay, wow, looks like we're ready for an excavator. We're about 11 o'clock and we've prepped everything and we're ready for machinery in about 3 hours. That's not bad, right? Like I said, Laura's gone to town, so she's gonna get the permit. I already know what I'm doing, so we're just gonna get to it. She'll be back in a couple of hours. If I made any mistakes, it's not gonna be fun. So here in Canada, guys, we gotta go 4 feet down minimum. So it's gonna be down there a ways. Guys, you don't want to dig too deep all at once or you'll bust all the banks and the sand will want to all fall down. Trying not to disturb the sides too much. almost 5 feet here, so that's plenty deep. That's almost too deep. Gosh darn it. I think I got this one even deeper. Ay, ay, ay. 5 feet's there, 4 feet's way at the bottom. Gosh darn it. Anyway, needless to say, that is deep enough. We're gonna move the machine a little bit, and we're gonna get down there and start figuring out exactly where we're putting our bases for our footings. Ed's gonna have to do quite a bit of shovel work, because the excavator, that's it. She's not precise enough to keep plugging away at that. I could dig a grave in no time. All right, here's my grave. If you don't find Ed back, this is where I went. 6'6". This will give me a nice wide base in here to figure out where square is coming off the building. This is my line right here for 13 foot 9 inches to the center. So I'll have a nice big area. I can move my footing around to make sure everything's all square and stuff. So guys, if you wonder why there's such a date difference between May 23rd when I started this and now we're way into August, well, if Ed starts something, Ed finishes something. So, started this so that I wouldn't be able to back out. Now, here we are, a couple months later, gonna get this finished up. Oh, you guys are over there. Okay, so Laura's back. We have a permit, guys. Okay, the paperwork's here, digging holes. Doesn't go well, I'll be in my grave. All right.
You're supposed to get the paperwork and then start digging.
Oh, is that the rule of thumb? Oh, yeah, you can have that back. I dug a hole already.
And guys, look, this is my permit. Laura Bishop. It's mine.
I just work here, eh?
Laura. He's just my contractor.
Live-in hot contractor.
I'll take you any day.
Yeah. We're going for lunch. We'll see you in a minute. Okay guys, we're way into the afternoon now. We went to the store, we got ourselves some big sonotube. I got 12-inch, the plan says 10. Got some Portland, cement, got some rebars. And we got our Bigfoots. I wanted these guys, they only had this at the other store. So I guess we'll get those set up in there. You guys got in there?
It's a tootie. It's a tootie. It's a tootie. It's a tootie. Hey, come back here. It's a tootie. Hi, Pee-Pee. Come on.
We got the footings on this side almost finished. That's starting to look pretty good in there. Okay guys, we're gonna see you in the morning. Gonna get supper, relax. It's been hot. Check this out, guys. Laura's making me barbecue chicken. Hard-working Ed.
We're like dreaming of the patio right now. Just like, oh, we should be in there cooking.
All right, good morning, guys. How you doing this morning? So we got our 2 Bigfoots and sonotubes set up here. Those are more or less in the right spot. This side, there's our sonotube. It's not even cut yet. We're gonna get him down in there. And guys, you wouldn't believe how stuff is flying along. So I made a couple calls yesterday about getting the trusses. And my buddy, he's gonna get this Mennonite guy to make them. Super good deal on them. Sounds like that's gonna happen pretty well right away. Called for my gravel yesterday. And she's like, yeah, I'll get it there this afternoon. Like today, this afternoon. They just called me. They said it's on their way. We're like 7:30 this morning. Guys, so like stuff is happening. Laura.
So exciting,
Aw.
but we're so sad because it's gonna be like everything's happening all at once and it feels so fast. And then it's gonna be like nothing for like 2 or 3 weeks.
I got 3 days off, so I'm smashing out yesterday. So yesterday's Thursday, today's Friday. I have tomorrow, but like stuff is happening.
It's like the most amazing progress. It's so exciting.
Called through the inspection today at like 3:30. She's like, okay. The inspector calls back at like 5 o'clock. He's like, I can't make it tomorrow. Send me pictures only. Oh, okay.
Sounds easy.
Perfect.
Yeah, so whenever Ed's done, then he can just send pictures right away. We don't have to wait till 3:30.
And I was worried about my gravel not being here until like 3 o'clock this afternoon, but now it's coming right early, so it'll be ready
Yeah.
when I'm ready.
Truck is on its way.
Yeah. All right, I hear him coming. He's right around the corner. There he is. Woohoo! All right, guys, check that out. Got our load of gravel. Oh, man, that's a load.
That's warm.
Sheesh.
Why is it warm?
Okay, we got our gravel. Now I'm gonna need to do my other 2 pieces of sonotube, and we gotta cut everything to the right height, and then we send our pictures, and then hopefully the inspector passes that without any hitches. We're only just barely like 7:45 this morning, so we're doing good already. You're gonna hold that. Let me see it.
Oh no.
Somewhere like that. So like try to keep the edge of the sonotube on 8.5. That looks in ballpark. Okay, yeah.
No, Colin, get off my...
All right, guys, that's starting to look pretty close. That's just for rough there. Make sure I got stuff kind of where it needs to be.
Nope, too heavy. Start recording.
Okay, guys, we have gotten our sonotubes all in, very close where they need to be. Got that down there. Got a string run across over here, one out the front. Just for references. Now I gotta go and cut them all at the proper height, and then I'll be able to call for my inspection. You don't know what this is your level.
Ew. Who's that for?
Gotta make sure that all the water comes through. So I'm gonna string this down the hill. We're gonna get all the bubbles out of here, because you can't have any bubbles in it at all. And this is what we're gonna use to level all of our sonotubes.
This is purple.
There goes a bubble, 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 bubble. More bubbles. Lots of bubbles. Oh,
You gotta make sure they're all gone.
yeah. Okay. So now that we got a line with no water in it, or with no air in it, this here is gonna measure the same height as that bucket. If I hold this wherever it is, see, like right now, I'm gonna let this off right about, let's say here. It's probably gonna level out right in front of my face. You can make sure you guys can see that. Oh, I'm still lower than the pail. Oh, there we go. All right. So that is the height of our pail up there, way over there. So now we're gonna go around, we're gonna set a height on the wall and make the water to the height that we wanted on the wall, because that's the height that I want to cut all of my sonotube. All right, 6 inches. That's the height of our sonotube, because technically outside the dirt is gonna be to this height here, which is gonna be, this is gonna be cement slab, and this has to stick up 6 inches past the dirt. So that is our height of our tubes. Now, we're gonna take our water and test it and see where our water is. So our water's sitting right about there, and I need it to be there. So we're gonna add water. Actually, the bucket doesn't have that much in it. I'm gonna raise the bucket. Okay, that's super close, guys. We're sitting here somewhere. Leveling out. That didn't help a lot. We're about there. So I need to add 2.5 inches of water. Okay, I'm gonna guess about there. Try this again. Okay, I gotta add 1/4 inch more water. Okay, that's really nice. So now, we're gonna be able to take the line, just walk around to all the sonotubes, mark everything. It's gonna go right there. We are measuring for our rebars now. Looks like around 90 inch. And this here sonotube, my hole got so deep, I had to put an extension on that darn thing. So that kind of sucks. So that's sticking up, I kid you not, it's like this far above where the one was. Ugh. Ay, ay, ay. Hey guys, so we just got the phone call. Pictures went out, I kid you not, probably, I don't think even 20 minutes ago. Just texted back, didn't even call, and yeah, good to go, all set. I'll send the report in, you passed. Oh yeah, that's what's up. Oh, Ed knows what he's doing. I mean, kinda. Hopefully everything goes up straight and square, and anyways. Let's get back to our rebar and we'll get that put down in the last tube there. Okay, so we're gonna put a bit of a bend on the end so it kind of goes off into our Bigfoots instead of just straight down. No particular reason, it's just what we do up here. Yeah, so that's all we're gonna do to that. Just so like when it's in there, it kind of flares off. The bases have to be uncovered for the inspection. Now I can like bank dirt all around them up to a certain little bit of a height so that everything's like really rigid and set. So we're gonna do that before we go get the mixer or anything. Alright guys, we are ready to pour concrete. Hi dear.
Hi.
So she thinks she's gonna help me mix concrete, but guys, Laura is not accustomed to the heat.
I know, and I have like a problem.
Yeah, she's round. Mixer all hooked up, got water, cement. Oh my, big pile of gravel. So we gotta turn that into usable concrete. Let's get to it. 5 gravel, 1 cement, 2-to-1 ratio, so 10 gravel, 2 cement. Let's get at it. Alright, that looks pretty good. That looks really good. Spectacular. You're up, dear. Okay, guys, so this part of it is going to be the worst part. Sonotube's up there, the wheelbarrow's over here. So there ain't no way we're dumping that in there with the wheelbarrow, so we gotta do it by hand. That's all right. Go, Del. Alright guys, I love Totem Point Lodge, but it's hot. This is coming off.
It's fast today, you guys. I feel like I had a break in between last time we did this. Now he's just like motoring along and I can't keep up. Dylan really wants to be old enough to do cement with Dad.
Oh, missed your wheel there. Alright guys, we got very close to the top on our third one here. Woohoo! Finally. Those two are really tall over there, so they're down about this far from the top, but the majority is done. I'm just kind of waiting for everything to like set a little bit before I bring it right up. This one's not so tall, neither is this one. Just trying to be careful. Man, if one falls over, I'll be upset. Really, there should be braces on these, but... Alrighty. Last batch. Thank goodness. Man, oh man. Now, need to get our saddles put in there before everything hardens up on me. All right, so we got our saddles put in, one here, one down at the end. Guys, we're ½ an inch out of square, which is, I'm not worried about it. That is minor details. I might even be able to fix that with the beams after they go up. So we'll see how that works, but I am not worried about that. For concrete and putting saddles in, really happy. So that is gonna be it for tonight's video. We'll catch you guys real soon. All right, guys, good afternoon. So today we are not supposed to be filming, actually. I'm supposed to be busy doing something else, but we are doing a little something here. What is that? It looks like water, right? Can you hear it? Looks like Ed's trying to wreck stuff. What we're trying to do is yesterday we poured our concrete at a lightning pace, and then I had a bit of a setback and everything started to like shift or whatever. My sonotubes were too big, they started to get soft and they started to lean on me, so I backfilled in a hurry. If I don't do something to settle all the sand and get that to set, this here is gonna sink about 8 inches come next spring, and that's gonna be a problem. So the water is to help all of that happen very quickly. If you can see all the cracking in the ground here, this is all happening because the water is going into the sand and it's settling everything down. The concrete's hard as hard, like hard. I don't want no major setbacks later, because here on the bottom, we're gonna have like 3 or 4 inch slab we're gonna have sitting on top of this. So if all the ground settles after I put my slab in, it's gonna bust and crack. So we're gonna do as much as we can to make sure that doesn't happen.
Girls, what are you doing?
Yeah, what are you guys doing in there?
Guys, what has Ed done? This is not good. He has made them mud swimming holes. What?
All right, guys, good morning. How you been? So today we are going to be backfilling around our dig site. So we got to bring the ground up quite a bit. Like this is my left sonotube here. I'm gonna need to bring it to about right there somewhere on the camera. So that's gonna bring all of this right here where the excavator's sitting, all the way over here up to about somewhere's right there-ish. These need to be sticking out of the dirt somewhere's around 10 inches. Like me standing beside that, like that's right up to my hip here. Like we got to bring this dirt all the way up to somewhere's here. This is gonna be quite a bit of work. We're gonna get the excavator all greased up, and then we're gonna track him all the way over to our sad case of a sand pit, really. And let's get to it. If you own any heavy equipment, this is your best friend and it's your worst enemy. It is so dirty. Everything about heavy equipment is dirty. So I got a bunch of fittings way up on the boom, way up on the bucket. There's some on this end of the boom. I gotta grease the PTO in there. I'll spare you the details. We'll get that done. Okay, we got that all done. Put this guy away. Get the old beastie fired up. All right, so the idea is we're going to get the dump truck, take this over to the pit, and we're gonna dump loads in here to bring all of this up to some extent. We made it. All right, we'll shut this guy down and we're gonna head over to Dad's. We're gonna get the old dump truck going. Check that out. She might be an antique, but she still works pretty darn good. We gotta connect the battery and get her fired up.
Wow, these tires are ginormous.
Alrighty, perfect. The old beastie fired right up, couldn't believe it. Now, I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less, but sometimes that doesn't go the way you want it to. Ed has hauled a lot of loads with that dump truck. Oh, let's not even talk about that. All right, we got both pieces at the sand pit here now. Get the excavator fired up and gets this driveway leveled out here a little bit. I don't know what happened the last time I was here. Five scoops. A loaded dump truck. Single axle, mind you. Let's get that over to the house and see if we don't get stuck.
good, guys. Not good. That truck, she don't like the yard.
All right, hope we can get out of here now. What is happening? Remember guys, setbacks are normal. We're not even stuck, we're just here. It's my shovel.
We need sharper tires. I like it when you drive it.
Aw. I like it when I drive and I don't get stuck. Okay guys, we'll give that a shot.
Yeah, why do you
Okay guys, that did not go very good. Let's go get the dozer and we're gonna have to level that out a little bit for every load that comes in here because we don't want to end up in the drink. Oh buddy, she's old. Sheesh. Oh, blasted. Oh man, ow. Got me. Youch. Guys, you gotta love bees on your equipment. It's the dumbest thing that's ever happened. Of course, he's right in the muffler. It's the first time I've ever been stung by a wasp. All right, with a bit of effort, got stung, she's running, they're good to go. Well, guys, I have our first problem. There's the hood, there's the muffler. Snap clean off. Okay, we got that kind of leveled out over there, leveled out over here a little bit. If we can get back up over here without uneven ground, hopefully we don't get stuck this time around. Well, that went way better.
Truck's thirsty already. Fill it with gas.
Alrighty, we are getting somewhere. Check that out. Look at how high the dozer is sitting back there. Looks awesome. Got the biggest part back there filled up this year. Man, that's gonna bring that up real nice. Let's get to it. Okay guys, we got this done. I hope you like that. Look at that. Does that look good or what? Super good. I'll be able to drive up in here with any wood that I need for this job and stuff. I'll be able to drive right up here, plop that over there. Future, there's gonna be a fire pit here. Well, thanks for watching this video, guys. There's gonna be a part 2 to this because this has been quite the undertaking. I'm gonna start the next one when I got the wood for doing all of that. You can see I got a bunch over in the shed there, right there. It's piled up, it's kind of ready. I'm still gonna get the posts. I gotta get trusses, sheeting for the roof and all that fun stuff. Hope you liked the video. We'll see you again real soon.